Hey, Devin.
Hi.
Hey. So, tell us about the flight.
It was long.
It was long? Any funny stories?
I think somebody punched Audra in the gut and removed her kidneys.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about funny stories. It was just, what was the first flight, like 5 hours or something?
That's long.
And then snow in Chicago. Another 13-hour flight.
Yes.
Chicago to Dubai, or to Abu Dhabi. Plane got delayed there for a couple hours. Several of them did, so the terminals were packed with people sleeping out on the floors with blankets and stuff. We thought we lost Huzaiffa for a while because he kind of vanished and nobody could find him. I guess that's all I can think of.
Oh yeah? What about you, Nicole? Okay, you're good. You're dressed. It's not as awkward when you pointed the camera at you.
Yes.
Can you describe the trip in your own words?
Long.
Long, huh?
Very long.
Anything funny happen?
We have free Wi-Fi. Free white wine.
Yeah, that's Nicole, getting right down to the meat of it. The important information.
The importance of the trip was the free white wine.
Yeah, I should explain that.
Audrey's in the bathroom, so I guess her part will have to wait.
Just to be clear, the Wi-Fi is, Nicole asked, how much is the Wi-Fi on the plane? Nicole asked, is the Wi-Fi free? And the stewardess goes, oh yes, of course. And then she pours her a white wine. And Nicole's so tired, she's like, oh, well, that was nice. And then she's like, but is the Wi-Fi free?
Was the Wi-Fi free?
No, but the white wine was.
Just had one glass?
Yes. Yes.
Are you guys gonna miss drinking while we're here?
I think there's too much excitement and stuff going on to really think about it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much going on.
So basically, translation, you don't trust yourself drunk with all this stuff around you.
No.
Hey, Devin.
Hi.
So how's it going?
Amazing. Zabardast.
What are we doing right now?
Well, we're watching everybody fly kites for the kite festival today. In an hour or two, we're going to be flying them ourselves.
Really?
Hopefully.
Nicole really likes the kites, don't you, Nicole?
Apparently.
Nicole, tell us about the kite festival. Is that right, Audra?
Yeah, they're screaming at us.
Apparently we're going to go downstairs and have lunch.
That sounds good. I need like a gallon of water. It's probably like 80 degrees out, it feels like.
It's pretty hot.
For winter, if you're coming from like 30 in Texas.
Bye, guys. They've been taking pictures of us for the last 20 minutes. photo, I'm recording.
Stop hitting me, Audra!
the trip so far?
Trying to figure out my map.
What? Okay, thanks for the interview.
This
Audrey.
right here is her favorite part.
You got a nice new outfit, huh?
Yep.
Well, you, Devin, what's your favorite part?
The flowers. Duh. They're so sexual.
That's really weird.
And my lungi.
Your lungi?
My lungi shot.
Why don't you tell us a story about your lungi?
Okay, so we were at the fair, and I bought a lungi. Those are it's actually just a kind of a long rectangular strip of fabric, but it's what folds up to create that kind of traditional Indian bottom that almost has a diaper-like look to it. And I got it and took it home, and everybody was like, "You got a lungi? Oh my gosh!" And so it was just kind of a joke of the night, because it's so, I guess, like traditional, stereotypical Indian clothing. So Huzaiffa's dad puts on the lungi to show me how to wear it, and it just happened to perfectly match his top. So it's just like one long giant plaid pattern. And then his wife, Jamila, Huzaiffa's mom, was like, "Oh my god, no lungi," and she just didn't want to have anything to do with it, and he's like went and chased her, and it was just funny. And so then they put the lungi on me and made me do the lungi dance. It was good.
Yeah, it was. I was there. Audrey, can you tell us about the exposition? Exposition?
Exposition, yeah.
Exposition.
Expo? What was it called?
That's what they called it, or a convention.
The thing we went to last night.
It was fun.
Any stories?
Not really. I'm trying to figure out my camera before we go, Maddie.
Okay then.
We went on a Ferris wheel that was not at all like a normal Ferris wheel. You sit in this cage that's like practically open on both sides with a little chain across, not buckled in or anything. And then instead of a nice little roundabout, it starts going faster and faster until it's swinging back and forth as you go around.
It was scary. I almost beat myself.
Yeah, it was frightening. And everywhere you went, you just felt like there were safety hazards everywhere. You're like, you could sue for that, you could sue for that, you could sue for that, like if you were in the States, but apparently they don't ever have any problems or accidents, and it was bright and colorful, so many smells, sights, tastes, like it was just this overload of the senses. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Ah!
What did you think about it?
I thought it was really great. I mean, you know, I expected to come down to India, like everyone always talked about how bad the country smells or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting to be overwhelmed by smells, but it really hasn't been that bad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dust, that's about it.
I agree. All just kind of mild things, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. And the fair was great. We found some stuff. There were like a lot of stalls though that had some clothes with like snags and rips in them.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. It was like they had taken.
brighter.
It kind of reminded me of Goodwill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is interesting because I think they're all new clothes, and it's weird to adjust to how it's like so cheap. You know, you might find some clothing for like 100 rupees, which is like $1.50 or something, but you still see it and you're like, oh, but it's snagged. I don't want to spend 100 rupees on this.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
When it just has a big number in front of it, you don't translate it to how much it really is in American dollars.
Yeah, you just
think
adjust.
that's a big number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like this one guy. I was getting a Ganesh thing for my brother because he asked me for something related to Ganesh, and I grabbed this little statuette I wanted to get, nice and cheap. And the guy at the stall kept trying to show me a bigger one and a bigger one and a bigger one, trying to convince me to get these huge Ganesh things. And I was like, I'm not trying to buy the shrine.
And you keep saying no, and they still keep bringing out the bigger ones.
Yeah, I think they were just doing it because they thought it was funny.
Probably.
Yeah. And Huzaiffa's dad was real sweet. He tried to help us with all of our haggling, but apparently he's actually not a very good haggler. And
Today,
You're gonna get in trouble.
why?
For saying that.
Am I gonna show that to him?
I she putting it online or something?
Is Huzaiffa's dad gonna look at it?
His mom watches the videos.
Well, then I guess.
So I guess that obviously means
She admitted that he's bad at heckling.
I don't think anybody would be offended.
Yeah.
I was gonna add that today, just not long ago, I got the shit beat out of me by a hairstylist. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. It's
Okay.
a little high. There you go.
Okay. I'm joking, but like, they talked me into doing an oil massage. I was kind of like, no, just like a scalp massage. Then I was like, well, it's only 60 rupees, and I can say I got a scalp massage in India. And so I sit down, and it kind of starts out normal, just, you know, typical rub the scalp. Next thing I know, it's like, and he's like smacking the crap out of my head like that, all over. And it was just weird, but it felt really good. And then he like did the neck, shoulders, arms, cracked all my knuckles, my elbows, my neck, and it was really not what I was expecting. So that was cool. Anything else?
I think
Coconuts?
I think Nicole really needs to tell us a story.
I don't have a story.
Nicole, you have a story.
Tell us a story about your laughing gas.
Izzy's granddad gave me some pill. I don't know what it was. Don't ever tell him they worked.
Yeah.
Give you a little white pill that will make you laugh.
And so then whenever she was laughing, we had so many
It was
times,
contagious.
right, where we were laughing hysterically.
And Huzaiffa's family was like,
They were crying. They were crying.
She'd start laughing, and she couldn't stop till she was crying, and then one at a time, everybody else starts laughing, even until Huzaiffa's dad, who had no idea what we were laughing about, is like rocking back and forth, laughing and crying. It was awesome. And then she's like, "It's the pills Grandpa gave me."
Don't ever take strange pills in a
from
foreign
Grandpa.
country.
Sleep deprivation probably didn't help.
No.
That jet lag and everything. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
And then I was the first one to wake up the next day.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like light outside and everybody else was still asleep.
5:30. Or no, you woke up at like 5, and then everybody else started waking up like before 6. It's like, what are we doing up at 6 o'clock in the
And
morning?
then of course there's a bunch
And then of
food
course
ready for
everybody else took a nap that day, and then I was just like sitting there. I'm like, seriously, I can't sleep.
us. Yeah, so much food.
Yeah, we're finally learning to,
Eat everything.
well, yeah, to eat everything, but also to kind of like say no a little bit sooner and
Yeah.
not be afraid to. A little bit. We're still pretty much always full, but
Yeah. It's like she gave us what? Probably a dozen eggs this morning.
I know they just bring out like one plate. First few times we probably thought the first plate was it, right?
Yeah.
Then they bring out a second and a third and a fourth, and they'll just keep bringing them out until you're like, no, please, no.
Zippa's family was like, your friends don't eat much.
So you go into a food coma.
And yesterday we all sat together for dinner on a cloth, and like they finished off this huge pot to get.
Mhm. Cool.
Then when I was like reaching over to Huzaiffa and asking him to pass me some of this chicken curry stuff to put on my rice, you reached over and you were like, okay, and you just like got a huge spoonful of rice
Oh
and
my
dumped it on
gosh.
my plate.
That was so unintentionally cruel of me. I totally thought she was asking for me to give her that food, and I was a little surprised because she already had like quite a bit of rice left on her plate and some of the roti or whatever you call it, and so yeah, I had no idea she was talking to Huzaiffa, and the spoon was already in the container with like a huge old mound of rice on it, and I'm like, okay, and it was late, I was kind of tired and not thinking, I was just like, and the look on her face was just like
But I got you back.
yeah, like 2 minutes later, she just grabs the rice container and just like pours a crap load on my plate. So we're like, yeah, we're learning to you know, give everybody the same treatment here. Eat more, eat more, eat more. Anyway.
We walked around, ate some coconuts.
Hmm.
Yeah, the coconuts were good.
The coconuts are fun. They're such a kind of simple, fun, like authentic
Yeah.
part of the trip, right?
yesterday we went to the stall and we got the coconuts and we thought they were 10 because the sign had earlier said 10 but there wasn't a sign. And we were like 10 and you were like 10? 10? And he was like 20 and you were like, yeah, 10, 10, 20. It's like 20, 20, 40. And like, he got to the point where he just like was making the most sour face at us.
That was my very first attempt. I just thought, like, you know, I'm having an adventure, so I'm gonna try to negotiate, because that's what you do here. And I did it 100% incorrectly.
We had more coconuts this afternoon, and we had them actually crack them open when we were done drinking the coconut water.
Yeah, our guy today was really nice, because he just did the 10 and he cracked it for free, and we offered a tip, and he said no.
Because I've had to force it in his hand.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He's like, but I didn't even sell you more coconuts.
Good times.
And Nicole went back to the hotel to nap. She's had the hardest time, I think, out of all of us with sleeping.
The jet lag.
Yeah.
That and I go into food comas.
Food comas.
Yeah.
I eat so much. Eat.
That's probably why you're the most expressive out of all of us at the dinner table, like, oh God, no.
What was your favorite thing you've eaten so far?
I don't know. I have to say the eggs by far. I'm in love with the eggs.
Grandma's eggs are amazing.
Yes.
I never knew eggs could be that good.
They're amazing.
Apparently they cook them with mint, which really surprised me because you don't taste a bit of
And
mint.
cilantro and
something
like,
spicy, some sort of pepper.
Yes, it's amazing.
And they're like greasy, but not in a disgusting way. Like just
They're like buttery.
yeah, they're perfect. And the roti is perfect. It's always super soft and warm.
And we like eat dessert before the main course. It's kind of strange. I'm not
Every
used to
time.
having ice cream and then having like the meal.
Yeah, we always have to have sweets before we eat the meat.
I mean, I don't mind.
And then the fruit after.
Yeah, last night I could not. No,
There was
food,
no more.
Yeah. They keep like staying up and having.
How long it's gonna hold?
When did it stop?
Just barely.
Just barely. Yeah, we can't have any more.
Does it do that after a few minutes, or is it out of memory?
Oh no, it's still got memory. It just like I guess it's because we were recording so long. Hey Nicole, tell us about those cars and motorcycles.
Oh, no.
No?
We don't like driving. In
Not.
India.
I meant like at the event.
Oh my gosh, the ones on the wooden planks, my goodness, that went up and down, round and round, no hands. I was scared for their lives.
And then they like got up to the gates and were grabbing
and then,
money.
grabbed money out of people's hands. That was crazy.
It's when the cars started that it really freaked me out.
Yes, and then they were like laying on top of the cars and like holding hands, and then they went like 3 cars.
All while they're driving like on the walls of a
Yes.
giant barrel that's like 3 stories high or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was so unsafe.
Everything there was unsafe.
Yeah, it was unsafe.
Very unsafe.
And I got a piece of wood in my eye. Yes, we got wood chips in our eye from them driving.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Actually, are your eyes still hurting?
My eye's still hurting a little bit. Mine are fine. I blinked it out.
Blinked it. And the trip's not even halfway over.
2
Right,
days
we're only
away.
like 3 days into our trip.
Yeah, not counting the travel.
So much we've experienced.
Oh my gosh, I know. Every day, just like there's no sense of time because in a way, like a day can go by really fast. But then at the end of the day, you can look back on everything that happened and you're like, wasn't that like a week ago? Because like you've done so much since then.
Well, I think it feels like we've done so much more just because of the trip itself. It seems like it took us like a week to get here.
Yeah, that makes sense. So much travel, and that was nothing but flying. So you go from nothing but just travel, fly, travel, sleep, eat, and you get here and it's like everything. I mean, not just because we're doing stuff, but because it's India and there's like cars buzzing around everywhere and the rickshaws and pedestrians and noises and.
Hey, Mom.
Huh?
Oh,
Here,
look, there's your hangers.
Where?
There's 2 of them up there.
No, but they need for that too.
So your son's gonna get married, huh?
Yeah. I want to iron that
Go
too.
see
Look,
what
you
the
can
groom
see
is
this
doing in
one here.
Here, go see what the groom is doing in there.
This is Huzaiffa's. is Huzaiffa's.
We're gonna go see what the groom is doing. No. Nothing except hello.
Did you say it was the groom to the camera?
Did Huzaiffa came?
No.
Huzaiffa didn't come?
No, not yet.
Hassan, Huzaiffa guy? Itni देर?
Son! Not the groom.
Yeah, she's...
लेके